Jay Baba. We just want to welcome Jim Meyer for his devotional music for Meher Baba today, Sunday morning after Baba's birthday. Here, here indeed. Jay Baba. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you, Jay Baba, everybody. I'm going to start this concert off with a song by Malcolm Schloss. Most of you know that Malcolm Schloss was one of the earliest American followers of Meher Baba. Met Baba in Harmon in 1931, and shortly after the Three Incredible Weeks in 1954, on his way home to New York, he passed away. And during his time with Baba, and even before, he published a number of remarkable books of poetry, what I call deceptively simple poems. They are very carefully, meticulously worded and create beautiful images with the least number of words. And I'd like to start this off with a poem from one collection of his poetry, which is called Ways to Attain the Supreme Reality. This is called Offering. And I wanna send this out and from my heart to Zoe Newell, who's having health problems. And if you will all just send your love in Baba to Zoe, this would be good, okay? I am in spirit on my knees before you. Though outwardly I tend to many things, they are one way of proving I adore you. I offer them to you as my heart sings with a love that will not be forgotten, flames with a love that will not be denied, while I perform the task which lie before me. My spirit wings like incense to your side, and in the flames of this great conflagration, I am consumed. There only remains that which can serve you, praise you, and adore you. Your kingdom now made worthy of your reign. I am in spirit on my knees before you. Though outwardly I tend to many things, they are one way of proving I adore you. I offer them to you as my heart sings.
Jim, could you push your instrument mic away from your guitar a little bit?
A little too loud?
A little bit, yeah.
Gosh, I was hardly playing it. How's this sound? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better, yeah.
Okay. This second song is one of Meher Baba's favorite songs, and it was sung by the late great Jim Reeves. And Baba made mention that he had in his voice that longing, which is called dard. And if you have dard in your voice, it can move people. And apparently Jim Reeves had dard. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart and leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door will open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. I'll be waiting here with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Knock and the door will open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. And I'll be waiting here with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Thank you. Was that a better mix with the voice and the instrument?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the other great poet, Western poet, associated with Meher Baba is, of course, Francis Brabazon. And I'd like to do a song that's, I don't know if it's my favorite Francis, but it's pretty close. This is called the Shanghai Sailor Song. Oh, I never signed on for this voyage. I was Shanghai. When I awoke, we were sailing out on the spring tide. Well, it's 8 on and 4 off, and smart to it at the bosun's whistle, and the grub is weevilled, biscuits and meat, all grease and gristle. When I complained, the captain said, "You're on for the round trip. Like it or lump it, this is a trader and not a tourist ship. Ah, but you'll get paid fairly at the end of the voyage. You'll be paid in gold and not by a check. So see it all out with courage." all its storms, and are becalmed on a sea of oil. But at night you can almost pick those white flowers growing from the sky's dark soil. Ah, maybe when we come to the singing islands, we'll be allowed ashore. Maybe the captain will wanna lose half his crew, and he'll have to Shanghai more. Oh, those star flowers, they comfort me. They and the sailors' homeland songs, which are sung from one heart but with a dozen different tongues. They say you'll get paid fairly at the end of the voyage, and be paid in gold and not by a check. So see it all out with courage. All right. Let's do a dulcimer tune. This is part of a remarkable trio of discourses that can be found in Stay with God, which is a book of poetry written for Meher Baba by Francis Brabazon, which Baba said was the second most important book of this Advent, of this avataric Advent. And I think that one of the main reasons, even though the poetry is phenomenal, I think what's really remarkable and is often not spoken of is that inserted in the text of Stay with God are three remarkable discourses. And it's open. This is the first one, and see how clever Meher Baba is. The absolute beginning of Stay with God, before the text of the poetry begins, Baba inserts this discourse called Everything. Well, it doesn't have a title, I don't think, but I call it Everything. And if you happen to have a Stay with God in front of you, it would be beneficial to look at the way it's punctuated, because Meher Baba carefully punctuates words with italics, bold caps, lowercase, all kinds of things, and to get across the exact meaning of what he's saying. In the middle of Stay with God is a discourse about sound and vibration. And at the absolute very last page of Stay with God is a wonderful discourse called Dreaming and Dreaming. So I'm going to do the first discourse from Stay with God. When Baba talks about nothing, if it comes out of the mind, it's not not the real nothing. But there is a real nothing. And when he talks about matter and the gross things and energy, he's talking about an everything that is a small e. But then when he talks about everything coming out of everything, he's talking about the real everything, and that's capitalized in bold caps. So try to follow along. There will be a quiz at the end of this song. nothing, mine came. Out of mind came this everything. Out of mind came energy. Energy holds this everything. Out of mind came this matter. Matter means this everything. This everything is also nothing. Coming out of that everything. This nothing has come out of that nothing. That nothing came out of that everything. This nothing has taken the form of everything, which is not everything. Out of formless everything, formless nothing has come. Out of formless nothing, formless nothing has come. We must lose ourselves in order to find ourselves. Thus, loss is gain. We must die to self in order to live in God. Thus, death is life. We must become completely void in order to become completely possessed. Thus, complete emptiness means absolute fullness. We must become shed of selfhood in order to become absorbed in the infinity of God. Thus, nothing means everything. Thus, nothing means everything. When we become completely shed of selfhood, when we become completely void, when we die to self in order to live in God and lose ourselves in order to find ourselves. Nothing means everything. All right. Well, since we've done Francis, we'll do another Francis. This is called All in All. From the book, The Beloved is All in All. You have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. Each song is sufficient in itself, whether or not by others it is heard. All songs are but a reflection of one song. Beloved, that is your singing word. For you have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. Each heart reflects the divine beloved, and the true lover of God is he who would shatter his own heart mirror and set the beloved free. Baba, you have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. Millions of times, beloved, you have come to us and sung your original song, saying the beloved is all in all. To him alone does the earth and you belong. You have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. And though we sing from now until time's end, we will be no more than a band of minstrels playing a one-night stand before your door. Baba, you have come all the way from your beyond state to sing your inspiring call. You say the lover exists only in the beloved, and the beloved is all in all. The beloved is all in all. Well, we might as well go all the way and sing another Francis Brabazon tune. And that way I get good feedback from Rainey.
Excellent news.
Excellent news. All right. So, I don't know the history of this song, of the poem itself, but I would say about 10 years ago, I put this to music, and you know, so many of our dear ones are becoming ill and passing away, and from an egocentric point of view, we miss them and we feel sorrow. But if you just shift your view from an egocentric point of view to a Baba-centric point of view, there's a lot of blessing going on. And this is a poem that suggests this. This is called Approaching Death by Francis Brabazon. You have expressed much loving kindness to me of late, bending down from your beyondness, tender, compassionate, bending down as a beautiful rain cloud healing the parched earth, as a breeze from the hills filling the night with its perfume breath. By this I know that I am now not very far from death, which I welcome, for it will bring me closer to you in birth. Because of your loving kindness, I can cheerfully welcome death. And I know I will be born again with the smell of wine on my breath. I would only grieve if there were none to take my place in song duty. But Baba, you have lovers enough to celebrate your eternal beauty. And will not my dust whisper inspired songs in the singer's ears? So they will sing all night, sing till the pale dawn appears. And will not you, Baba, in the dawn, open to them your door? And a few drops may spill on my dust from the wine you pour. Because of your loving kindness, I can cheerfully welcome death. And I know I will be born again with the smell of wine on my breath.
So beautiful, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh God, another Francis Brabazon song. I just realized I got a lot of these. This is a lovely, I'm sure that in Australia there is a specific melody for this song, but Francis encouraged Baba's lovers to put their own melodies to his poetry. He's written that a number of times. And it's always interesting to compare various melodies. If you write one yourself, it's always beautifully interesting to compare how you approached it as some other musician approached it. In You Alone Exist, for example, which is a very long poem by Meher Baba and Bal Kachuri, there are a number of versions of that song. So. I sang a song in early spring, a song each lover sings. Then summer came with its hot flame and burnt my young song's wings. I sang again a smoldering tune in a new key and fashion, till summer's heat changed to winter's sleet, and with it died my passion. And from the ashes of my song arose a phoenix singing a song aflame of Meher's name. To you this song I'm bringing, a song of flame yet very cool as in an evening sky, a song that leaps, yet love still keeps imprisoned in a sigh. A song of flame, though just a few drops, oh, from Meher's flood of compassion that have overspilled and my cup filled and drowned me in his ocean. So listen kindly to my song, it's all I have to give you. These drops of flame of Meher's name. When I am done, I will leave you.
You might have written the first and only tune so far, Jim.
What's that?
You might have written the first and only tune so far.
Oh, I love that. It's not complicated. You know what I'm saying? It's very straight ahead.
Beautiful. Very beautiful.
All right, so continuing on with putting poets to music. This is Meher Baba's absolute favorite poet, Hafez. And I've been doing this a long time. I've been putting Hafez to music since probably 1969, 1970. And you see, when you read all these different translations and you realize everybody's putting their own their own feeling into it. You know, the original Hafez sometimes gets buried. And you also see that there are distinct sections or timelines involved in Hafez's poetry. There's the pre-realized sections, and then there's the post-realization section. And this one sits right at the middle of that. This is a poem of Hafez talking about his realization in very beautiful words. This is an English translation by Richard Le Gallienne called Attain. The days of distance and the nights apart, all the long, lonely winters of the heart are at an end, are at an end. No more forever shall the autumn gloom, no more forever December's frozen tomb, for swift-footed April fills the world with fragrance and bloom. Oh, my own love and friend, our grief is at an end. Our grief is ended and our joy's begun. We've climbed the night, at last we've reached the sun, and the whole world is bright with the effulgent face of our delight. Oh, beloved, dearest friend, our grief is at an end. In the scented shadow of your hair, I'm so happy I can scarce believe I'm really there. I bow my head and weep for very bliss, too happy even to kiss. For love, oh most desired and lovely friend, the solitary night's at an end. What do I care that for love of your fair face I throw to the wide winds my work and place? For my work is just to love you, and where to go when where you are is the only place I know. Oh, beloved, most cherished friend, our grief is at an end. To the wine's shop swiftly let us come, with guitars and voices and loud exultant drum, and with a mighty voice and loud exultant drum, and with a mighty voice the sake call, deep, deep cups and many, many cups of wine for all. What matter how much money that we spend, oh, most lovely and beloved friend, today the grief of Hafez, that long grief, in a wild blessedness beyond belief, is at an end. capo on the 4th. All right. My eyes are starting to get a little foggy, so I'm not being able to read the words like I normally do. One of the great poets, we know about Francis Brabazon, we know about Malcolm Schloss. We know about Josephine S. Ross. I'm going to do a few of her songs. This is another great poet of Mayor Baba's. This is Bob Brown. Like the sea that reaches every distant shore. You are like the river that roars. You are like the mountains that span the highest. Like the baby born who cries for tenderness, but you are the maker of saints, you are eternal bliss. You are like the brightest star that shines on distant places. You are like the rain that falls on whom love graces. You are like the mountain stream that rushes to the source, but you are the ocean, and these drops bring you remorse. So you come to live in us, creating love's oasis. You are like the rain that falls on whom love graces. You are like the radiant sun that pierces every cloud. Your silence is ringing, thundering so loud. You're really the Lord of Lords. Your love is all embracing. You are like the rain that falls on whom love graces. You are like the rain that falls on whom love graces.
Beautiful rendition of that song, Jim.
Yeah, yeah, Bobby.
Woo.
Bobby and I were very close friends. We worked together, and he was hilarious. I mean, he was an original. I've never met anybody like him. I don't plan to ever meet another person. I mean, there are other people who are unique. And he used to take things. He used to take things so seriously. He would get. I mean, he took Baba the most seriously. There was no doubt about that. But we used to, when we were performing in bars and nightclubs and stuff like that, normally we'd get off at, I don't know, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, reeking of cigarettes because everybody smoked in the bars and the restaurants. We'd be driving back from Myrtle Beach into North Myrtle Beach, and one night we saw that the miniature golf course was open. I think it was probably 1 o'clock in the morning. Of course, nobody was on there but the dinosaurs and the windmills and all this crazy stuff. And we had a good night, and so we made some money, and we were a little wired. So I said, "Come on, Bob, let's play some miniature golf." So from that night on, at least once or twice a week, we would stop at the miniature golf course and play golf. Now, Bob Brown was probably the greatest rhythm guitar player I have ever heard, and he was probably one of the greatest songwriters I ever heard. And when he played, he was flawless. But he was the most uncoordinated goofball when it came to a lot of other stuff, and particularly miniature golf. And I used to enjoy the hell out of just watching him play. And he would get so serious about it. He'd miss a putt by like 10 feet, Anyway, these are nice, charming memories I'll take to the grave.
But don't do that.
Well, we're all going to the grave, baby.
Jim?
It's inevitable.
Yeah. Jim?
Take your time.
I don't know the rules, but is it possible, could I record you with this session?
Well, this session is being recorded, and it will be on YouTube.
Okay, thank you.
You don't have to do it, so.
Okay. Good morning.
Oh, here's another poet of Mayor Baba's. And somebody I had a good interaction with, especially in the early days when his English wasn't that good. So he would hand me, and he handed a number of musicians, a little packet of English poems and asked us to put them to music and to correct the English. And that was Bal Kachuri. And this is one of the poems that he gave me. Come soon, come soon, come soon, come soon, for my heart Meher is calling you. Day and night there is no rest, and you say this is life at its best. What a painful life is this. My heart is bleeding for your kiss. Come soon, come soon, come soon, for my heart Meher is calling you. My love, my love, my love of my love, don't be cruel, so darling, you come soon. Come soon, come soon, for my heart Meher is calling you. I am burning day and night, and my enemies they weep at seeing my plight. Had you, beloved, they now jeer, how cruel they think you are, my dear. So come soon, come soon, me to the light. Come what may or might, come what's right or wrong, you're the Father of my song. Some say you're the Father in heaven, you gave sight to the blind. Some claim you healed the lame and gave the beggar wine. But for me, I need no miracle, 'cause what you made right, you won't make wrong. The miracle is you're the Father of my song. Think of you as sweet Meyer, sweet Jesus, Buddha, and Ram. The miracle is your grace, your love, the healing balm. And the only strength you know is the firmament of your depth. And the only weakness you show is the tears your lovers have wept. Some say you're the Father in heaven, you gave sight to the blind. Some claim you healed the lame and gave the beggar wine. But for me, I need no miracles, because what you made right, you won't make wrong. The miracle is you're the Father of my song. The miracle is you're the Father of my song. A truck just went by my house at the end of the song, and its exhaust was in the exact key of the song. Now, if that isn't a high from Baba, I don't
I
know.
believe it. It was beautiful, beautiful
Just went
rendition.
right through the, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could do a coffee house CD of just Bob's songs, Jim.
Oh, you want to hear another Bob Brown song?
It means you've hit the pure funk bell, Jim. That truck.
I'd know that voice anywhere. I'll wait 1,000 years for you. I'll wait a lonely life or two. I'll write 1,000,000 songs for you. I'll live 10,000 tomorrows. I'll cross the timeless span for you. I'll hold a groping hand to you. I'll take a lonely stand for you. I'll drink the tears of my sorrow. Yes, I'll wait until the time has come. Wait until our love is won. And I'll wait till all those songs are sung, knowing all those songs are your one song. I'll wait till all the stars burn out. I'll wait till all the stones cry out. I'll wait till all the winds go out to proclaim your silent wonder. I'll wait till waiting's through for you. I'll wait a lonely life or two. I'll write 1,000,000,000 songs for you. I'll paint 10,000 tomorrows. Yes, I'll wait until the time has come. I'll wait until our love is won. I'll wait till all those songs are sung, knowing all these songs are your one song. I'll wait 1,000 years for you. wait a lonely life or two. I'll write 1,000,000 songs for you. I'll live 10,000 tomorrows. I'll cross the timeless span for you. I'll hold a groping hand to you. I'll take a lonely stand for you. I'll drink the tears of my sorrow. Yes, I'll wait till the time comes. I'll wait until our love is won, and I'll wait till all those songs are sung, knowing all those songs are your one song. There you go, Bobby Brown, the great. I always like to tell this story. We live fairly close to each other, like two blocks away, 3 blocks away. And Bob would get so intense about writing these songs and trying to live the perfect, disciple life. He would get so overwhelmed by it. I'd get a knock on my door, and this happened many times. And I'd open the door, and there would be Bob with his guitar case. And he'd say to me, "This is yours. I'm giving you the guitar. I can't do it anymore." I'd say, "Okay, Bob, give me the guitar." And he'd give me the guitar, and then he'd leave, and I'd put it in the closet. And I'd just wait. 3 or 4 days later, I'd get a knock on the door. "Can I get my guitar back?" I said, "Sure, Bob. Yeah, here it is." And this would happen a lot. And he's so sweet. When he passed, in his will, when he passed away, I got that guitar. And I don't play it. I just leave it somewhere, It's a valuable guitar. He had Mera actually sign the inside of the guitar. Mera, who didn't sign right at all, signed Bob Brown's guitar. Such was his devotion and childlike qualities that Mera just reached in and signed his guitar. So anyway. Let me just make sure I'm in tune. We get the ukulele out. Just me There's another one in there somewhere too, if I can find it. But we shall. Oh, okay, good song here, good song here. I hope it's sounding okay, if it's coming through all right.
Yes.
Okay, you know, you're secluded here in the little town of Spruce Pine, North Carolina, hundreds of miles away from y'all. That's out of tune. Oh, now this doesn't want to work. This is a song written by Dal Kachuri, put to music by my sweet friend Jeannie Nordine Felknor. It's got a kind of funky, it's got a real funky beat. If I can remember it. Don't go, leaving us, oh Meher. Don't go, we want you with us forever. Don't go, leaving us, oh Meher. Don't go, we want you with us forever. Separation is unbearable, ruinous pain, unbearable is everything we feel in your lane. But living is really dying, burning in your fire. We want you forever, Meher. This is our desire. Don't go, leaving us, oh Meher. Don't go, we want you with us forever. Making us helpless and hopeless, you appear quite changed. We are dying and you kick us. Oh, what this love has gained. But we can't leave you, beloved. We don't want any favors. We just want you, stay forever with us. Oh, Meher. And don't go, leaving us, oh Meher. Don't go, we want you with us forever. Oh, don't go, leaving us, oh Meher. Don't go, we want you with us forever. Oh, we are loyal and we are honest, though you kick us, darling, and we love you, beloved. Meher, our hearts are calling, so be merciless and kill us. This is our prayer, for we only want you with us, for forever, Meher. And don't go, leaving us, oh Meher. Don't go, we want you with us forever. Don't go, leaving us, oh Meher. Don't go, we want you with us forever. All right. We need to get the other dulcimer. See if it's available.
Hey, Jim, I can't help but ask if we're ever going to hear Bob Brown's spiritual shopping spree.
Not for me, you're not.
No.
I don't know it.
The hankering.
You know, I mean, I guess I've heard every song Bob has ever sung over the years, but every so once in a while something comes along that I haven't heard in a long, long period of time, and it always shocks me. I'm gonna hang on a second. How great he was.
Jim, you having trouble choosing from your 101 instruments there?
You know, I promised not to call you by your nickname, so be careful. All right, let me just see what we got here. Yeah, they're not in close proximity. Okay, let's see. We go. All right. You know what? Oh, mine, stupid mine, keep on running on all the time, building worlds that only bind, keeping me from my home, you're keeping me from my home. Oh, mine, stupid mine, keeping me deaf, dumb and blind, interfering with the truth sublime, keeping me from my own. You're keeping me from my own. Oh, mine, you're such a cool operator, making the world seem so actually there. Oh, mine, what a cruel manipulator, creating reality out of thin air. Oh, mine, stupid mine, so damn devious and so unkind. I'm just waiting for you to unwind so I can get back home. I can get back home. Oh, mine, you're such a tricky instigator, sculpting a universe from Sanskaric dust. Oh, mine, you're the supreme agitator. Here's hoping that soon you'll go bust. Oh, mine, stupid mine, keep on working on overtime. There's nothing in you that I want to find. You're keeping me from my home, keeping me from my home, keeping me from my home. All right. All right. All right. So I'm going to dedicate this. Next song to my friend Joe. This was a song that came to me. I want to say intact, but let's just say it took a half an hour to write it down, and maybe another hour to modify it a little bit. But this song came on Amartithi of last year, and what it is that it's a conversation between Baba and me, or the beloved and the lover. So every verse is the beloved, and then the next verse is the lover, and the next verse is the beloved. So you'll get the idea of it. This is called I Was, I Am, and Ever Will Be. Oh, my sweet beloved rose, where have you been taken? I miss you more with each repose, and even more when I awaken. Oh, dear beloved child of me, it is you who are mistaken. I was, I am, and ever will be. It's your restless mind that is forsaken. Oh, my dearest Lord Mayor, oh, where can you be hiding? All day I call your name most fair, but see not where you are abiding. O foolish lover of your ever-changing me, you have too many suitors. I was, I am, and ever will be, while you are chasing intruders. O most exalted and holy one, how can I know your true essence? I want to know all you've said and done, and awaken to your divine presence. Oh, my darling, sweet spark of me, just remember me with all your being. For I was, I am, and ever will be, in charge of your eternal freeing. Oh, my sweet beloved rose, my heart is truly breaking. I miss you more as each day goes, and your absence keeps me shaking. Oh, dear wounded heart of me, I'm always at your beckon. I was, I am, and ever will be, while all you see is your own heart breaking. I was, I am, and ever will be, in charge of your eternal freeing.
Beautiful, Jim. Is that going to be on your new CD?
Yes. Oh, I couldn't talk to you if it wasn't. Make sure this is. I found that right next to it was the ukulele, the missing ukulele tune. You know, George Harrison of the Beatles, who was a great songwriter and apparently a great guy, was born on Baba's birthday, and I'm sure all of you know that the best concert ever put on, contemporary concert ever put on, was the concert for George. If you have never seen it, get a view of the whole entire thing uncut, not the one that was in the movies, but the entire concert. Starts off with a beautiful, touching Indian orchestra, and then Monty Python in the middle, and at the end, all these rock musicians. And at the very end, a guy named, what's his name? Brown, something Brown. Joe Brown. Joe Brown sings this. Though the days are long, twilight sings the song of happiness that used to be. Soon my eyes will close, soon I'll find repose, and in dreams you're always near to me. I'll see you in my dreams, I'll hold you in my dreams. Somebody took you out of my arms, and still I feel the thrill of your charms, lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine. They will light my lonely way tonight, and I'll see you in my dreams. That smile that warms my soul, your silence that makes us whole, your love that shows how all creation flows. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams.
That was great.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, I never did get it. Okay, give me a second. Find the right instrument. That's terrible. You know, it says it's in tune. It doesn't sound like it. Capo in a second. All my songs have these notes, and they change over the years because my voice changes slightly. So I have to. All right, so this song starts off with a quote from Meher Baba. Baba gave this quote to Erich Cheswala. It would help if I was tuning the right tuning peg. You know what this is? This is revenge. This is Bob Brown's revenge, because I used to make fun of him. He'd take so long to tune. All right, it's close enough. I don't know something's going on here. Well, anyway, the beginning of this song is what I call Meher Baba's prayer, and he gave it to Erich. Give me another minute. That would drive me nuts.
Don't you have Bob's tuning fork with you?
That's right. He used to use a tuning fork. That's why it took so long.
Yeah, it'll drive us nuts too if you don't get it.
There's something a little funky here, but I'll do it muted, and I'll sing Far, Far Away. You know this. They always say to the musician, do you know how to sing Far, Far Away? I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not this. I am not that. I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not this. I am not that. I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. Everybody sing along. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not this. I am not that. I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. Go tell your mama, go tell your dad, it's the best news that they've ever had. Meher Baba lives inside their hearts. Go tell your children and everyone they know they carry God with them wherever they go. Meher Baba lives inside their hearts. You don't need money, you don't need fame. All you need is to repeat his name. Meher Baba lives inside your heart. Here's a secret all must share. Hidden deep within your spiritual hearts lies a treasure rare. The key that unlocks every door is in repeating the names of the Lord. Meher Baba lives inside your heart. Don't need cathedrals, temples, or mosques. You don't need no statues, they're only dead rocks. Meher Baba lives inside your hearts. Everybody's looking for what they never lost. They hide God's glory in a pile of dust. Meher Baba lives inside your heart. Some say you walk this path alone. Some say for all your sins atone. But God says no one is to blame, and all redemption lies in his name. Meher Baba lives inside your heart. Don't need no doctors, no PhDs, no diagnoses, no therapies. All you need is Meher Baba in your heart. It's that simple. Most disagree, but Baba told us that's the way it should be. Remembering Meher Baba, that Baba in your heart, that Baba in your heart. Baba's in your heart. See what else we got for you here. Okay, let me put this back. Turn off. Getting to see my rear a little bit here.
Do you charge extra for that, Jim?
No, this comes with the show.
So sweet.
Comes with
So
the show.
sweet. Thank you.
Marta, you behave.
Yes?
We're picking up your vibration. Behave yourself, Marta.
You're the one that started it.
Yeah.
You're the one
All
that
right.
started it.
Listen to her. All right, here we go. If Rosie's out there, this is for Rosie. If you want, I will stay with you forever. If you want, every day. If you want, I will love you like no other. If you want, in every way. If you want, I will always be beside you. If you want, every day. If you want, I will join you on life's highway. If you want, I'll show the way. And if you want, I will be your provider in days of harvest, in days of loss. And if you want, I will be your night rider, your protector. I'll take up the cross. If you want, you can daily surrender all your mind and all your heart. If you want, you can sing songs so tender that the gates of heaven will surely part. And if you want, I will be your beloved in times of crisis, in days of bliss. And if you want, I will offer you my homestead. I'll prepare you for the divine kiss. If you want, I will be your provider in days of harvest and in days of loss. And if you want, I will be your night rider, your protector. I'll take up the cross. If you want, I will stay with you forever. If you want, every day. If you want, I will love you like no other. If you want, in every way. All right. I did a couple of these songs yesterday, and I'm going to do them again because I like these songs. You know what? I'll do this one on the ukulele. You can do this on the ukulele. You know, kind of in my mind, what happens is, after a while, you realize that Meher Baba knows everything, and that, I'm speaking for myself, I know nothing. And so all of these efforts and talking and singing and everything else, it's really dependent on Baba. And I don't know, I get into a kind of I just want to thank him. So I wrote this song because it's called Thank You. Thank you, Meher Baba, for everything you do. Thank you for your kindness and compassion true. For all your years of suffering, so the world be born anew. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your patience and your grace. Thank you for the pleasures of your beautiful, sweet face. Thank you for your silence, ever fresh and ever new. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your friendship and your trust, for your strength in cracking open illusion's stubborn crust. Thank you for your circle, your avataric crew. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for making life so clear. Thank you for your discourses that define this gross sphere. And thank you for giving each and every one of us a clue. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your daily companionship. Thank you for your wisdom, for being infinitely hip. Thank you for your presence in everything we do. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to roam. That makes me think about you every moment when my heart becomes your home. And it's knowing you're not shackled by the ego and the mind, and by all the illusions creation can define. That keeps you in the heartstream by the rivers of my memory, holding my dear Meher Baba ever always on my mind. It's not clinging to sanskaras that'll keep me separated from your goal, or trying to be something that I'm not in the pure warmth of your soul. Just knowing that the world will not be cursing or be clinging when I walk along life's pathways and find that you're moving with me, Baba, on the rivers of my memory that keeps you ever always on my mind. Though false ideas and life's fears and the junkyards of the mind can come between us, and some meaningless impressions can stake their claims upon my wavering awareness. to joy might stain my face, and illusion sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you, beloved Barbara, always with me, residing forever, always on my mind. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to roam that makes me think about you every moment when my heart becomes your home. And it's knowing you're not shackled by the ego and the mind and by all the illusions creation defines, that keeps you in the heartstream by the rivers of my memory, holding my dear Barbara ever always on my mind. That's not bad, huh, for a ukulele?
That's great.
All right, what do we got? Well, see, that's the problem with that. Maybe, see what else we got here.
Jim, may I ask you a question?
Is that you barking the question?
Yeah, I'll bark a question. Are you the painter of the pictures behind you?
I am the painter of the pictures behind me.
Wow. God gave you so many gifts.
He did. He did indeed.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Okay, another Frances Brabazon. This one goes out to Rainey, if she's still with us. Are you still with us, Rainey? Aha. Oh, there. I see the.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Favorite singer.
This is. So Rainey will know that this is guzzle number 97 in Frances Brabazon's phenomenal work, In Dust I Sing. And I always like to, when I talk about the song, this is a very cinematic poem. It creates not only a heartfelt atmosphere, but it also creates a visual image of the crowds in India and that atmosphere. This is called, well, it's Guzzle 97. I call it This Morning. This morning, the dust in Love Street was a stream of flags, and every scrubby beggar had shaved and patched up his rags. For last night, word went through the street that said all a fire. Tomorrow the master will satisfy all our heart's desire. Some idiots had dashed off to the surrounding towns to round up all the down at heels singers and clowns. And by the time I got to the wine shop, there was a queue a mile long, each holding an enamel mug in hand, which he knuckled as a gong. The musicians and the singers were belting out a round, but the sweetest music was sin we'd done. From daybreak to day close, the thirsty beggars filed by, and some drank and some shouted and some passed out on a sigh. For last night word went through the street that set all hearts afire. For today the Master will satisfy all our heart's desires.
Terrific version. Thank you. I
Thank
love
you.
that song.
All right. Well, what do we got? Got enough for one more, I believe. Let's see. All right. I did this the other day too. This is the Platters version. Well, I fell in love with the Platters version of Only You as a young child, and the tune came back to me recently, and realized that it's like the perfect Baba song. So. Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do, and fill my heart with love for only you. Only you can change this, make this change in me, for it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make our hearts unite. Only you are every soul's delight. Only you and you alone holds the key to reality. J. Bob.
Yay, Baba.
Yay, Baba.
Jay Baba.
If anybody has a question or wants
Oh
to
yeah,
speak,
can you tilt your camera just a little bit? I wanted to see those paintings that were a little bit above you, a little higher up. There's two up there that I don't know if they're new or I just haven't paid attention. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm turning to the side. Has that got it? What you
Yeah,
want?
that got it. They're beautiful, Jim.
All right, thank you. Can I turn it back so I can look at
Uh-huh. Yes, please. Thanks.
Let me see. See where I am now.
That was my question.
Yeah, I'm back in a frame.
Help us, you're in charge, Jim.
What's that?
What help us all? You're in charge.
I'm in charge. That's right. I'm in charge. Yeah, like that's the biggest joke in the world, isn't it?
She said, God help us all.
God help us all, I said.
Oh,
There it is.
Lovely.
That's the falsetto. That yeah.
Who was that?
That's the Platters.
Dave.
No, I mean, was that Joe singing that?
No, that was Dave.
Dave. Oh yeah, Dave. That's right.
day by day,
Dave by Dave's.
day by
J. Bob, everybody. I'm very happy to have got able to get through this spiritual ordeal.
Jim, it's Marta.
Yes, Marta.
You know, name the city that you said you live in.
Spruce Pine, North
Yeah.
Carolina.
I just Googled it. What made you live in such a tiny little place?
Well, I thought I was making the decision, but it turned out that was on a higher level. I wanted to get away from Myrtle Beach. I'd been there 30 years, and I wanted to find a mountain town. Open a little health food store in a location that there were no health food stores, and that's what I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jim. Hey, Jim.
Yes.
Hey. Jeremy speaking here from the east, from the north. Just wanted to say thank you for the original beloved Mayor Baba painting that you gave my parents, Marty and Marcel, for you had met down in North Myrtle Beach back in the 70s or 60s, maybe. Do you remember Marty and Marcel, Mark Shore?
Sure.
But
There's a bad connection. I'm only getting maybe 50% of what you're saying.
He's saying
Hold on a
thank you
second.
for the painting. that
Oh,
you gave them.
more than half. Yeah, it's happy. You know what's funny is I walk into some Baba houses and there's paintings. I say, oh, who did that? You know, and I look over and there's my signature and I don't remember it. And you know, and it's in a style that's different than what I'm doing now. It's, you know.
Uh-huh.
Who is Fred to Martha and Marcel? Fred, who are you? To Martha and Marcel?
Jeremy Deshane, DE, and then Shane, SCHAINES. Deshane, Marty is my mother. She's from Schenectady, New York. My father's from
Marty is Martha.
Martha, yeah.
Is
She
your
was
mom. She has red hair. I've noticed your face. You're new, but yeah, Jim and I know your mom. Give her our love. We're from Ralph Jackson.
and Grandma Delavine was my passed on. Grandma Delavine's daughter passed on a year and a half, a little under 2 years ago. Grandma Del was my great grandmother. Is my great grandmother.
You know, Ralph and I knew your mom when she was 17 years old, and she met Baba when she was about 7 or 8 years old, right?
Who's Ralph?
Ralph Jackson.
Who's Ralph?
Yeah. Oh, here. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, I don't look
remember
very
Ralph.
good.
Oh no,
Yeah,
cover
here we
that
go.
up. Cover that up.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, look at all that hair.
I've been wearing a toboggan and if I take it off, I'm in the wind. So yeah, my hair's not, I don't look like much.
I think it's kind of attractive. Don't listen to him.
So, where did he go?
Look,
Fred.
guys,
Ralph, you need to just get us
Fred,
more
I am-
used to you.
We are
J. Bob,
we are
everybody,
really
I'm leaving.
excited
Okay?
to meet you.
Bye.